You are now in the court of O'Neill, King of Ireland.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt, and unfortunately I have the plague. That's right, a little message box came up before and said I am sick. I may die, but I think I've got enough health stats for that. No, in all honesty I am sick, so my voice is a little bit nasally at the moment. I apologise for that. I've been trying to keep it clear, but yeah, it's not playing that game with me. So I apologise if there's any errant coughing that I miss out or anything like that. Anyway, let's move on. So, we have declared war on Moray, and the Breton Band has also declared war on Moray. So, even though I said I wasn't going to do this, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to declare war on the Breton Band, because stuff the Breton Band. What do they ever do for me? Nothing! So, I don't think this war is going to succeed, nor do I think the war against Moray is going to succeed. So I'm going to throw out both wars at once, in the attempts to... It's like the thing, you know, where you throw pasta at the wall and hope it sticks? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm throwing pasta at the wall, and instead of pasta, I'm throwing military forces at the wall. Very similar things, except not even close to similar. So, first things first, we need to get enough boats to be able to hold 12,000 men. Jeez. When did I start carrying around 12,000 men in my pocket? You know, it's like, where do I keep my armies? Well, there's 12,000 men right there, so... That's probably... Oh, actually... That's probably still... Okay, now I've got 17,000 men. I'm going to split the forces up fairly quickly. You know what? Let's just grab your forces and grab your boats. Maybe I'm... Oh, that's actually enough boats. Great. Oh, because you're trying to get away. I see. Okay. Great. So... Boats are being taken, and we're going to... I don't know where we're going to attack first. Probably Moray first, because if we can sort of turn that fight around, that'll probably help us out a lot, and we'll get extra land. So, last episode you may recall that we took over Normandy. That's right, we've got this land over here now. It's nice. I like it being green. It's a nice colour green, especially when you're playing as Ireland. Oh, my vassals are at war with each other again. Oh, they're like children, I swear. Anyway, make sure the king's not in combat. He is not! Brilliant. Because as we know, kings like to be involved in combat that'll get them killed for no reason. No idea why. And you're a boat with no one on it. I don't really care for you that much. Boat, get out of here. So we're going to send these 17,000 men, and we're going to send them straight up to Ross. I was thinking about sending them to Moray, but actually no, let's send them here. So when these boats arrive, they'll be in a good position to start attacking them. And that's really what you want in life. Just a... Oh, actually, why don't we just go straight here? We've got a dock there and everything. There we go, docked. Then we can march over there. Teach those Breton Band what's what. It's us. We're what's what, just to be clear. And we will crush them. Meanwhile, technology is advancing slower than I would like, but it is advancing. I think we'll be back to where we're supposed to be very soon. And we'll be encountering them on the 3rd of May, so in 2 more days, or 3 more days? There we go. You say 3 days, and eventually you will be right when you say 3 days. However, my morale's a little bit shot because I didn't let them build it up after recruiting. I keep making that mistake. I forget they don't start with full morale, but... Not a problem because the Breton Band is just being thoroughly smashed. And we should get a lot of war score for that. We did, 27 points of it, in fact. So, we're actually going to assault this just because it's going to be a quick assault. Someone died. Who just died? Why did you die? Okay, I thought you died in the siege, and I was like, oh, well, that's fairly terrible. Okay, so now... With this force here, we're just going to leave, say, 4,000 men, just in case the Norwegians... I was about to say they were from Moray, but they're not. They're not Morayans. Yeah, 11,000 men should be enough to take down for a leisurely stroll. So off we go for a leisurely stroll to follow the Breton Band. Are these Norwegians? I think they are. No, they're just Morayans. Okay. At some point, they must have declared their freedom from Norway. Well, good on them. I respect them attempting that. Well, not only attempting that freedom, but they actually got it as well. Meanwhile, the Breton band gets smashed again, and we continue to follow them to the way we were going anyway. Oh, that's disappointing for them. So, something I've been thinking about a little bit lately is, when do I end this particular game? I could just play all the way down to the end. That, in fact, is one thing that I have been thinking about. The other option is I stop when picking up Britannia. Honestly, I'm not going to be thinking about it too much until I pick up Britannia, but that's what I'm thinking. Those are my two options in life. Stop when I take Britannia, or stop when the game says, look, see, if you've played too much, stop playing this game. So those are the options I got. And they're both good options. So I haven't decided yet. People's opinions will, of course, influence my decision, because that's the sort of person I am, and my vassals are fighting down there. Good job, vassals. Stay away from people. They will give you horrible sickness and the plague and a cold. Admittedly, it's only a cold that I've got, so I'm okay with that. One thing I do need to do is I need to put a watch out on the King of England, because my current truce is with him. Lionel de Normandy. So when he dies, my treaty will be up? No, it looks like my treaty is already up with him. That's weird. Anyway, keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, my granddaughter needs to be educated. There is nothing particularly special about her, so we'll educate her in the ways of... wow. You know what? I don't particularly care that you're Polish. So there we go. Doesn't really matter. If she's got high stats, it'll be fine. We've got a lot of males in the lineage, so, you know, the fact that, well, if... Oh, wait, you exiled Sylvester? Oh, I don't really care. Because you have no land. So yeah, if the girl is Polish, it doesn't bother me too much, because she's not high in succession. And when it really comes down to it, no one cares about her. She'll just be married off to someone for profit or something, I don't know. Let's see, how are those Golden Hordes going? They're still advancing. They haven't advanced northwards, though, but they are heading towards the Poland-Hungary area. Ilkhanate, they're not really doing much anymore. I think they only start with a limited number of forces, and once that force is extinguished, then they tend to grow a lot slower, because then they actually have to start using the forces that they got in the place that they're fighting at. I mean, they can be beaten back, I imagine, but I will not be the one beating them back. Maybe my eventual goal should be to defeat the Ilkhanate. No, I'm going to run out of time long before that happens. Don't remember when this game ends. It either ends in 1300 or 1400. I'm just going to dismiss all those messages. It's probably nothing good there anyway. I just dismiss messages so much. I really need to adjust the message reporting scheme so it doesn't tell me everything, because clearly I don't seem to care that much. And when an important message does come up, I skip over it anyway, not realizing it's important. Yeah, we'll just assault. We'll just finish this war quickly. Because I guess we are dealing with the claims of a 70-year-old man. And 70-year-old men don't tend to live as long as a 12-year-old man. Well, a 12-year-old's not even a man, really, is he? He's just a boy. And yeah, we're just trying to take over places. This will actually be a good little bit... a bit more of my claim on Scotland. Actually, I don't have a claim on Scotland, but I will have when I've taken over all of this land. Rather, I will just own Scotland. It's not really a claim if you just own it. Oh, let's pause and just get some leaders in there before we just charge into the enemy. Is there anyone who doesn't particularly like me? Oh, there's this guy, but I mean, he's a kinsman, so whatever. I'm not really fast. Let's just attack the enemy. We're getting a lot of money from this as well, which is good, because I think my reserves were a bit low before. So building up my reserves, that's a good thing to do. Because I foolishly spent all my money foolishly. As I am prone to do. Let's try and get those... Try and get those retinues bigger. And we have the County of Moray. Excellent. How close are we to trying to claim Scotland anyway? Does your Scotland, we're only really one province off that. In fact, we are one province off that. And we're about to get two, so we should be claiming Scotland by the end of this episode, I feel. You've come up with a way to stop criminals. You pay them to move elsewhere. No, we're not paying criminals. That's a silly idea. That's probably the worst idea. But as it comes down to it, we're going to have Scotland by the end of this episode. So we'll be we'll be 4 kings. King of Ireland, Wales, Galicia, and Scotland. The only kingdom we really lack then is England. Oh, have they given up? They've given up. Excellent. Wait. You weren't landed, were you? Sigh. Looks like I stuffed up. Well, that sucks that I stuffed that up. You really think I'd know that by now, but nope. Still making that mistake. Oh, what a mistake that was, too. That's fine, because what I can do now is I can go to his area, find a claimant. Okay, no, I can't find a claimant from here. It's fine. Alright, it looks like we've got to... where are we fabricating a claim at the moment? Moray? We don't need to fabricate that claim anymore. We'll fabricate a claim on the land I just won for you. He's super... he's like, oh, thank you so much, you know. My family will love this land. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they will. But I'm afraid you're going to lose it. Near immediately. Okay. Can I advance legalism yet? No, not yet. Oh, it's a while away as well. What else can we increase? Increasing popular customs? No, that's going to increase soon anyway. Let's just save my research points. My bishop has been accused of being a heretic. No one is actually a heretic. And everyone kind of likes me, so I don't particularly want to do any dumb shit right now. Despite the fact I've already done dumb shit already, that's important to note. Oh, I have a truce with the King of England. He doesn't have a truce with me. They're different truces. Okay. Well, one war I could do is I could always try and... My heir does not have a claim on... Oh, I will have a claim on this duchy soon, though. So what I could do is I could claim this for my daughter-in-law? No? I'll just hold off on that, I think. Are there any claims I can sort of press right now? Probably not. Yeah, okay, let's just... Okay, let's deal with this now. What are we doing, guys? You are doing dumb shit, are you? Why are you able to be arrested? Honestly, I don't care why you're able to be arrested. I'm just going to try and arrest you. Cool. Secondly, you're a leader of a plot. I'm going to try to arrest you. Cool. I'm just trying to arrest people, just get them out of the way. You... I don't particularly care about you. And meth, you're always a problem. And arrest you. Great! Didn't even move my marshal around, so it's got a whole bunch of people in jail now. Which of course means a lot of people that can't rebel against me. Which is good, that's good news. Let's see, what else was going on? You've got a lot of children, that's okay I suppose. Really one thing I do want to do is give some land away, but I'm not going to give land away to anyone who A, does not have a claim, or B, is not of my dynasty. Hello there, you don't appear to have anyone on your side. You are rebelling against Norway. No, let's not be foolish, let's not be hasty, let's just be calm. Gotta be cool, gotta be calm. Gotta get that retinue thing fixed up. I mean, goodness. The cap is at 490. Oh, 4,900, and I'm at not even close to that. Oh, someone's... The Breton band is fighting back for it. So I'm just going to have to keep claiming that land, aren't I? Oh well. I will do so. Let's accelerate time. Nothing much is going on right now. We could, of course, do a holy war down here, just because we can. That would probably be kind of funny. Perhaps we should do that, just get a bit more land for the fun of it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have another religious war. We can call in our allies. France? Yeah, let's call in France. France is a pretty cool guy. Well, you know, most of the time. So we'll just raise whatever forces we can. That's a reasonable number of men. Meanwhile, we will bring in the retinue. You know shit's going down when the retinue comes in. Okay, and we need 71 boats. We don't have that many boats yet. Now I think we do. But we can raise some more forces. And then we'll need more boats. This is kind of the problem I have where I keep wanting to raise more forces but then need more boats because of the forces I'm raising. I think Oriel has a good number of boats. They do not. Let's just be good now. Let's not just try to get more soldiers. We've probably got enough soldiers as it is. And this way we've got reinforcements. And I've forgotten to put these guys in the boats. There you go. I really should get them. There's a mod that makes keyboard shortcuts a lot better and a lot nicer. I really should get that mod, but I haven't done it yet. Clearly. Because otherwise I'd be using keyboard mods. Well, keyboard shortcuts. But that's something I will look at probably later. At the moment, I'm just quite happy just driving boats around and crushing these infidels. Oh, and France is going to help me in this war. Excellent. Thank you, France. May we crush these infidels. Push them out of Spain. Hispania, if you will. Because that's, you know, the empire's name. Meanwhile, these guys are marching into my territory. Wow, they're bold. I will follow them. No, they changed their mind fairly quickly. Okay, not that quickly. Okay, and then we'll march to meet them. So this is enough of a force that should be able to hold back. Well, I say hold back. I think actually this force could probably win this war on their own. But, you know, here come the main Irish forces, so they don't need to anymore. 20th of October. Yeah, they're going to get there. Well, we're going to hold this area. We should be able to defend it against them. I mean, we outnumber them, so, you know, I've got good feelings about that. Meanwhile, just get rid of these boats. No reason to pay extra income, extra expenses. And how's this fight going? Oh no! Why is my king in this fight? What are you doing in there, king? If you die, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Although you are old. Well, you're 59. You can stand to live longer. But he didn't die, so that's... Ooh, you gotta watch that, king. They're sneaky. Okay, he's got his proper crown on now. Let's just chase him down. Might as well. Norway has become reunified. Probably for the best. And smallpox has broken out. And measles. Great. That's not really what I wanted to see, but whatever. Ah, they're trying to retreat again. Chase them down. Oh, France has found them. Ha! Well, let's just go over here then. Well, France is doing their royal duty. Wow, France is bringing in all their forces. I feel kind of bad that I didn't help France at all before then. Not that bad, admittedly, but just a little bad. Bad. Does anyone remember those days when, like, the Pope took over a huge chunk of Hispania? I do. Wonder whatever happened to that. Holy Roman Empire is still holding on quite nicely to Jerusalem. In fact, they built it up quite nicely as well. So, you know, go them. Respect. Yo. And these things are just increasing, as they should. I like that I look at the technology page now. That used to be pointless to look at. Now I look at it a lot. So it's like, yay, good job, Paradox. You made a page that works well. One thing I do want to mention about this game, actually, a couple other mentionings. They said that Crusader Kings 2 was doing so well, they have ideas for DLC for the next 2 years. Yay! At first I was a little bit like, oh man, they're gonna like continue to take all my money, but hell, I love this game and I will gladly give them my money. Also, Europa Universalis 4 is coming out. It's not quite anything like Crusader Kings aside from the map, but it's something I'm going to pick up all the same. I was terrible at Europa Universalis 3, but you know, maybe I'll learn Europa Universalis and it'll be a video I do in like 6 months' time or something. Who knows? I've become Count of Moray. Have I? Alright. Count of Moray. That's what I am. That is a very old message. I've just realized that's a whole year old. Whoops. So we're just sieging, as you do. We're in charge of this and we've got the whole French force with us. No, we don't need to. We don't need to be super aggressive on this. So I'm not going to click that button that I've already clicked. Because, I mean, we're mostly killing French forces. And honestly, who cares about the French forces, you know what I mean? Okay, so I have no problems with the, you know, merchants being inside the temple areas. That's fine. We dragged out someone with no real strength. That's okay, I suppose. And we're just sieging. Good old sieging. England appears to be fighting someone. Oh, that's right, they just did a holy war, didn't they? That's fine. When's our next truce end? This one. Wessex. Oh, Wessex, yes. Wessex is its own problem, clearly. It usually is. Because you can't really do anything with Wessex. It's just sitting there being annoying. That's alright, though. You know, I'll destroy Wessex at some point. I mean, actually, can I revoke your land? You are a traitor. Bam, you no longer have the Duchy of Wessex. Can I give it to someone who I do like? You're homosexual and you're ambitious. Okay, you are now the Duke of Wessex. I would rather give the Duchy of Wessex to a homosexual than to someone who's ambitious. There you go. You wanted to fabricate a claim on Wessex? Good job, you've actually got the claim of Wessex. What else can we do? I can immediately put them in jail, that's kind of funny. Actually, we've got people in our jail that have titles, don't we? Maybe I could... Oh, I was paused, whoops. Could I take things away from people? No, I can't take anything from you, that's fine. You're the Court of Winchester. You can probably stay there. Duke of Meath, can I do anything with you? Can I revoke your titles? No, because you haven't actually betrayed me. That's fine. Also, I note that I'm building up a large sum of gold right now. That's good news. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, someone's trying to fabricate a claim. And he has decided to do it. Fabricate a claim for what? Moray. Okay, you have a claim on Moray, good job. Allow me to count the number of damns I give about that situation. Oh, I got to 0 and I stopped counting. Oh, we have stolen a child. That's always good. It's good to steal a child every now and then. You are of no importance again. Oh, you might be later. You are of some importance. Ooh. Your husband is a sultan. Interesting. I don't care. Just rot in there. It's fine. You're fine. Stop complaining. Just rot. And... just making sure this is actually what we wanted. Yes. Accept. And Ireland grows stronger. Brilliant. And guys, that's the end of this episode, so thank you for joining me. And take care.